Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck.
Is gonna look
Steam
on
Deck
this.
is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that
whatever
lets you take your
reason,
Steam library
they have
with you
it
anywhere.
not
We're
a
pretty
16
proud
by
of it.
9.
People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere,
I don't know.
and we couldn't be happier with the
Or whatever
response
the
we've heard
aspect
from all
ratio
of
is
you.
supposed to be on YouTube.
We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck.
Nope.
This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026.
Which is surprising.
Let's
I
start
didn't
with
know it
this
was going to be early. When I saw this on the Steam page, I was like, what? Well, I didn't know. I didn't find out on the Steam page.
This
I heard
is
it. I was
the
like,
new
huh?
Steam controller.
This is weird. This one is actually the one I'm
new
probably the
Steam
most
controller
interested in.
puts all
I
of your
don't
Steam
know.
games at
I
your
hope it
fingertips,
feels
so you can
like
play
this
wherever
thing.
and however you want.
Because
Just
this
like
is the
with
best
Steam
feeling
Deck,
controller.
we want you to be
And
able
that's
to
not even
play
a hot
any
take.
game with
It's
your
just
Steam
true.
controller.
The
Even
Xbox
games
stuff
never
just,
built with the controller in mind.
it is the best
It has
feeling.
all the
I
great
have
features from Steam
3
Deck,
different
like
controllers.
trackpads, gyro, and back buttons. All
They
in a
have
comfortable
the
form factor.
magnetic sticks,
Its
right?
next generation magnetic thumbsticks
Yeah, I was
let you
gonna
play
say.
with improved
So that makes me a little
responsiveness and
optimistic.
longevity. We put
That
capacitive
and
touch
the,
sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too.
puck
so you
stuff.
can
I
enable
don't know,
precision gyro
I don't really
aiming
care
with
much
the touch of your
for-
thumb or your pinky if you're feeling fancy.
Like, I don't
Play
know,
for
like,
way too long
how
with a
long it lasts
rechargeable
and all that stuff. It's
lithium-ion
great,
battery
but,
that allows
like,
for over 35
controllers are
hours of
hard,
playtime.
man.
With Steam
'Cause
controller,
you have to judge
we
them
want
based
to
on
make
how they
charging and
feel.
wireless pairing something that's actually easy.
You know?
That's why we created
They
the
did say
Puck.
they had
The
dedicated,
Puck
what?
is a combination of
dedicated
wireless adapter and magnetic
wireless
charger
connection?
included with every Steam controller.
So it's less
Snap
polluted.
it onto
It has,
charge.
like, what is it? 8
Once you're charged
milliseconds
up,
of delay?
snap it off
I think
again.
is what it was
You
supposed
can
to be.
play over Bluetooth
Which
or
is
a wired
pretty
connection too.
good.
The new Steam controller works with any device
better than
running
Bluetooth
Steam
at the
or
very
Steam
least.
Link. Whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine.
This in
Oh,
theory.
This is the
yeah.
new Steam Machine.
Okay. I'll save my thoughts until after, but this is pretty small actually. It's like a what, 7x6?
Steam Machine is a
7
powerful
by 6
gaming
inches?
PC in a small but mighty
I like the
package.
custom stuff. It's
Designed
it's
for
cute.
your games
It's
on the
sad
big
that it's only
screen.
like, I guess you'll
Quiet,
get
too,
skins if you go
which is
like deeper in it or
crazy,
whatever. But
since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck.
yeah, I know roughly how. I know a more specific
4K gaming
how
at
powerful
60
it
frames per
is
second
kind of
with
indicator,
FSR.
but
Steam Machine runs SteamOS, made for a bigger
4K
screen,
60
built
is
for gaming in
good.
your living room, your office, or wherever you play.
Apparently,
with the rest
it's
of your
supposed to
PC
have a
accessories.
sort of
Steam Machine
equivalent
borrows some
power
great features from Steam
to like a
Deck,
4060,
lightning fast
which is
sleep and
like,
wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage,
yeah.
and bring some new
I think
tricks of its own,
baseline storage.
like
I
a
think on the
customizable
page,
LED strip,
I like
which can
this
show
LED
different system
loading
functionalities,
thing. It's fun.
or
It's
your
a
own light
fun
show.
gimmick.
Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want.
I think the
And it
storage
works with
space
all
is
your favorite desktop and
is the
gaming
baseline
accessories.
is supposed to be
Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam
512
controller, with the low
or 2
latency
terabyte,
wireless connectivity of the Steam
which is-
controller puck built right in, and it's
Okay.
great for streaming your games
I'm worried about the pricing.
to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame. Oh, yep, this is Steam Frame.
Interesting enough, this is probably the second most. Well, no, that's a lie. It's the third most interesting. I was like, this might have been the second most interesting, just because
Steam Frame is Valve's next generation VR hardware. Stream all
it's
your
not
Steam games,
like
VR and non-VR
dedicated
alike, in this
VR.
comfortable, lightweight, wireless
at least
VR
from what I
headset.
saw in the advertising.
Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games
So like,
is as
if you
easy
put it
as
on,
slipping on the
you
headset
still
and waking it up.
have, I guess, a vision
Steam
of
Frame
what you're
controllers,
doing?
included with the headset,
I think it shows.
are designed with all the
this.
inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers.
Like, I guess if you access
as
your
well as a
library, you
split
can see it as
gamepad
like a
layout
page,
to work
right?
with your whole Steam
You still
library.
see what's going on
They even
around you.
feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controllers.
didn't know that. That's
for
pretty cool.
responsiveness and longevity.
Well, I hope
Steam
so,
Frame
'cause those
also
things are
pairs
fun.
seamlessly
Yeah,
with the new
this.
Steam controller.
So this
Great
is
companion for playing
so I can
non-VR
see what's
games in the
around me.
headset.
So it's like a
To make sure
Apple,
streaming
what
is
is it,
smooth
AR
and stable no
stuff?
matter what.
Which is good.
Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter.
I'm kind of
that
interested
lets
in
you
that, I'll
stream
be
your
honest.
games
The only thing that
from your
worries me
PC
is that
to
a
your
lot of
headset
PlayStation
over a
VR
fast
stuff
and
is like kind of
dedicated
exclusive.
Wi-Fi 6
Some of the
connection.
stuff is
And the game
cool.
is streamed to your frame, optimized for VR.
Also, we don't
using
know what
new
the prices are,
technology
so.
that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking.
Yeah.
And Steam Frame is a PC running Steam OS.
I don't know any
In
of the
addition to
specs.
streaming,
I
you
forgot
can
to
install
check
and
on the
play a
page.
bunch of VR and non-VR games right
I
in
don't
the
know what
headset
the
without a host PC.
expected
You can
storage
also
is.
expand your
I
onboard
know on the
storage
Steam page
to
for the
fit
PC
even more
it's
games with a micro SD card.
512 or 2 gigabyte. 2 terabytes.
Steam
right?
controller, Steam machine, and Steam frame. All built
Does
with
the
the
PC
same
come with a
DNA as
controller?
Steam Deck.
I can't remember if
All
that's what they
powered by
said during
Steam,
the
work together, and can be used
they had an interview
however
with
you'd
IGN.
like, with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've
I'll take a
wanted
better look
ourselves
at
as
this stuff
gamers.
once the video
Powerful
ends.
PC gaming in an
I like the
open
presentation,
ecosystem,
though. This is
giving
nice.
you more ways to enjoy the games you love.
It's
and
kind of like
discover new
simplified,
ones.
right? It's like
Steam
that Apple
controller,
approach, but
Steam
like
machine,
less
and Steam
simplified.
frame
It's still giving you
are all
better
shipping in
information than
early
the Apple
2026.
presentation.
Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Cool. Is there more to this or no? Okay. Yeah, I mean the headset I don't really care for too much from like a hardware perspective, but like I liked it from like what it is internally, if that makes sense. Like the approach, it's not like an actual just VR headset because they had that already. But it's like it's basically the same thing, but you're just doing it via a headset. Like it's the same thing as having like a console, but it's a different approach, which is pretty neat. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it just abruptly. I kind of wanted to look at let's look at the controller first, because that thing is weird. Again, I really hope the aspect ratio on this doesn't look too weird. My guess is I'll probably have it up to here, which is fine, like up to the subscribe Valve thing, which is fine. I tried to look on the IGN's page. Same aspect ratio, by the way. Can I just say I haven't seen anyone's reaction on this, so I don't know how they've done it, but yeah, what the hell? What the hell? I was like, why is the video in that? I checked other videos to see if it was just on my end, but no, other videos are normal aspect ratio. It's just so I guess we're just gonna have a really low bar back here, under here, because I don't really want to cut some of the stuff. Plus my webcam is here, so but yeah, the controller looks, I don't know, man. Like it looks wide. You know what I mean? Like it looks not wide. Sorry, it looks tall. Yeah, it looks like it would have more girth down here. Pause. But yeah, also it has like that depth for the mouse pads plural. I mean, I guess it makes sense you would put 2, right? I also like the symmetry, I guess, that like you have 2 sticks and 2. I just don't know if the sticks are going to be too high. You know what I mean? I worry that these are going to be a little mushy for like fighting games. I have yet to find anything that is this small that works on a fighting game. Like I have tried on the Switch and I've tried on the 8-bit dual controller. I'm not a big fan of anything that is not PS5 or an Xbox controller when it comes to fighting game inputs. I'm not a big fan of it. If you don't play fighting games, don't worry about it, but I'm just saying for fighting game people, that is probably where this stuff I become the most picky. I've never been someone who's very picky. Trust me, I tolerate a lot. This is like fucking impossible. If it's this tiny, I worry for a controller because I need space, dude. I know people harp about the Xbox. I find it to be fine. PS5 is a little better, but PlayStation 4 fucking hurts my thumbs. I like this for the headset. Again, we don't know what the price is. Honestly, I feel like, I don't know what it is in USD, but in Canadian, if it's like 500, 400, I think knowing Valve, I want to say it will be like 400 at lowest, and then maybe 550, 600 CAD, which in USD, my guess would be that would be what, 300 to 400 in range. I think my conversion is not always the best. I'm getting better at it because obviously gaming, that's always something I got to consider for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm going to hope that's the range because I like the idea of this. I think the concept is fine. Again, at the end of the day, why don't you just get a Steam Deck? Totally fair. But hey, some people like this. Plus, you can actually just play dedicated VR games as well. So it's a fun 2-in-1. It's a bit of an experience. Why not? It feels like a little bit of a luxury purchase, but that's fine by me. Yeah, the PC apparently is as good as 6 Steam Decks. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not a huge internals guy. I don't know when it comes to testing. I don't have the hardware to do so, and nor have I ever done it to test, like to make claims like this. But that is a very Apple claim. In an interview, they said that it runs, I guess, well, no, IGN, I guess, asked. I can't remember if they spoke it in the interview or IGN had claimed based on a more private interview or whatever. Um, it runs, I guess, similarly to a 4060, which is good. Is good. They can run 4K, but it's not for certain games. I don't know if I trust that to be very good. Here's the problem: it's not a handheld. It is a PC, right? Which it's a desktop. It's a bit concerning that you would buy a desktop and some games may not run as nicely as you would hope. Granted, the game I have in mind that I play very often is poorly optimized, although they've improved it. They have improved it. Is Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't believe with a 4060 you're gonna have the greatest experience with Monster Hunter Wild. Like you're really gonna like push it, to what the game I guess is intended to look. But I may be wrong. Maybe you guys have 4060s and you tried it. But with my 3080, I can push it to high. High, everything comfortably. Low ray tracing, which I guess you wouldn't have ray tracing. I'm assuming in this again because it's running on what, an AMD processor, and did they explain what the graphics card would be like? I don't think they did. But regardless, it seems fine. This would be a pretty impressive, downright amazing console if the price is, again, I'm not going to put estimates out there because this is so vague that I'm not even going to estimate what the price would be, but it would be really impressive if the price was competitive. Let's put it that way. I will say I am very happy that they have gone in-house with this because now, unlike Xbox, right? And I'm not gonna try to throw shade here. I feel like there's always a bit of not miscommunication, but like compromising done between two parties where you're working with a hardware company and you're trying to be like, hey, we want our games and our stuff to be running on your hardware, but we're like on the hardware that you're gonna make for us, and this is what we have in our concept, so you are gonna make that. It's like, sure, no problem, gotcha. Xbox's priorities, from what I'm hearing, is more so the hardware from people's own experiences. Software, it's an ally, right? It's an ROG ally. You don't really need to get the expensive Xbox One when you could just maybe just get the also expensive ROG ally, but it's more dedicated to just it's ROG doing their thing. So whatever, So I don't know. Like for me, this is much more comforting to know that Valve is at least going everything relatively in-house. Obviously, AMD and everything, all the manufacturers are working to give them their stuff, but that they're not Apple. They don't have the kind of money to make their own silicone or whatever. So obviously, I'm not expecting that. I mean, Sony doesn't do that. No console maker is doing that. So like Nintendo's not doing that. I'm not arguing for that kind of claim. Just more so the same way Nintendo makes its own hardware dedicated for its own games. Same way PlayStation is doing that. It seems like it's very cool to see Valve sort of doing that. So that's what I've been critiquing for the most part during this whole thing. Why I mentioned the controller, why I mentioned the headset, why I mentioned sort of the PC, although the PC is very minimal, so I don't really think there's much to critique on that. And the Steam Deck as well. It's all within Steam's control, within Valve's control to mess with that. I was kind of thinking like if they were ever going to do this, it was going to be modular, but I don't know how they ever would have done that because that's just a PC at that point, so makes sense. But yeah, I'm curious to see how well this will do in the consumer market, and I don't really mean like in the gamer market, right? Like a lot of people, if you're really dedicated, you'll make your own PC. I'm just gonna throw it out there. As a guy that's done it, you'll just make your own PC. If you need it enough, you'll just make your own. But I'm more interested in the general populace, right? The people that are arguing like, damn, dude, like I can't believe. I don't know if I'm ever going to spend another money on an Xbox, right? Like, dude, all the exclusives are just gone at this point. Like, I might as well just get a computer. Well, here you go. Valve has given you it. So I'm curious down below if you guys are in the market for any of this stuff. I don't think I am. I think my own playtime, just because I have a lot of the stuff that they're offering already, except for, I guess the controller technically. But, like, we have a headset. We have what is it? We have an Oculus. So I mean, like, maybe I could say I have all of these, but like I don't know. Like I'm not really big on VR, but I think the only one that like for quirky cases that I would be interested in is probably the VR headset. I'd still rather just have a Steam Deck. I'll be honest. Like out of the four, Steam Deck is still the only one I'm eyeing, but yeah, the headset looks cool for me, but the other two are definitely more interesting for most people. So I'm curious down below what you guys think. Obviously, let me know down below. If you guys are enjoying the gaming content on the channel and you look forward to more stuff regarding any gaming stuff or any Valve stuff. I guess Valve is probably gonna like release maybe more information on the Steam Deck. The future of the Steam Deck is what they hinted at. So I'm interested in that. And if you are too, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care. Peace and goodbye.